Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Jesse's Garage. We're excited to have you once again, as we always are. You know, I was going through our comments the other day, and I was kind of reading them, and I tried to respond to them all. And there was one that really caught my eye, and it just made my day. And I thought I'd do a shout out. I just thought I'd kind of highlight this one particular viewer because he's pretty active on the commenting side of things, and I just thought it was pretty amazing. And before I tell you who it is, here's all he said. He just said, "Good morning, Jesse." Now, I know I start off a lot of my videos because I shoot them in the morning with "Good morning, YouTube," and it was just kind of fun just to be able to see that back. So if you're having a good day and you're really watching our videos, maybe you can put that in the comments below. Good morning, or whatever you want to say. So that just kind of makes another person's day, like it did me. And the person who did that, incidentally, it was Unwired 1281. So Unwired 1281, thank you. Thank you so much for making my day. All right, so that's I wanted to do that right out of the gate because it just made me just so happy to do that. And so we got a couple things that we want to try to address in this video here. Obviously, from the title of this video, we have hit our 500 subscriber mark. My goodness, I just can't even believe it. It's just thanks to you fine people out in the community. So thank you so very much for everybody who's participated by subscribing or maybe leaving a comment or a like or a share or whatever it is that you do. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate you. Now, we're going to come back to that at the tail end. But number two, the last video I did was Getting to Know Me Challenge, and I had a pretty busy day that day, and I forgot an important element there. So Dale at Dale's Garage nominated me or called me out for the challenge, and so I put that out there. But I failed to bring out 3 more people, and so to challenge them. And so a couple of you nice, beautiful subscribers out there pointed that out, that I just kind of lost my mind there for a minute, and I thought, well, I better address that. And so here's the 3 people on the Getting to Know Me Challenge that I failed to put out there that I would like to call out or challenge them. And as always, you don't have to do this. This is just something that if you want to do. Now, these channels here, I admire them for one reason or another. Either A, they're getting some good deals, they're doing some awesome restorations, they're very educational, something of that sort. And so here are the 3 people that I was thinking of. So one of them is Matt at Matt's Garage 1791. I'll try to put a picture of that here. And so when I look at Matt's work, wow, it's pretty phenomenal. So Matt, if you care to, we'd love to hear about you a little bit more. So there's one. There's another gentleman that just started. And my goodness, I've been kind of watching his videos, and I've kind of seen him just as we all have, like myself even included, just how those videos start off and then they kind of find their way a little bit. In this last video, I kind of noticed that his music got toned down a little bit, and actually he just did a lot of talking. And it got me even more excited about his channel. But what I really appreciated about him is that he's finding these awesome deals. And so the channel is Bigfoot is what the name of his channel is. And so I'll put his picture up here as well, so that way you can see it. So give him a shot and go check him out. So he's been real active on my account, just commenting and giving me the big rah-rah and get going, Jesse, you're almost there. And boy, I got to tell you, I really appreciate that. Of course, that's a lot of you fine friends out there. All right, the third person that I would like to see if we could call out is a channel by the name of Snap-Ring Chronicles 3020. And so Snap-Ring Chronicles 3020. Now, if any of you fine people are out there rebuilding some ratchets and you're just kind of have some good questions, I gotta tell you, this guy knows how to tear down some ratchets, and he can really rebuild them, and he's very educational about them as well. And so if you hadn't already given him a shot or discovered him, go and do that. I think if you're into ratchet rebuilding and some other little fine tools like that, he's your guy. So I've learned personally a lot from him as well. So those are the three. So I am so sorry, Dale. I'm so sorry for everyone who called me out that I kind of lost my mind there for just a minute. But those are my three people. Hopefully you'll give them a shot there. All right. Let's get back to the purpose of the video, which is our 500 subscriber mark. And so I've been thinking about this long and hard, and I've been thinking, okay, what do we do? As we did earlier when we hit our 100 mark, right? That came off really fast, and then before you know it, we were at 300 by the time I made the video. And so, wow. So now we're 500 plus now. And so I thought, well, let me get out there and try to do something nice. Now, last time, remember, we gave away a ratchet. Actually, we gave away 3 ratchets. Actually, technically, it was 4, but we picked out 3 different winners. And so I thought, everybody seemed like they had a really good time with that. So I'm going to show you our drawer, and then, excuse me, I'm going to show you our drawer, and then you can go through and pick something out that you would like to receive. And so remember how it goes. YouTube has nothing to do with this. This is totally on me. I pay for everything. And so this is just between you and I. And so what I'll do is I'll show you the drawer of ratchets that I have that you can choose from. You pick out whichever one you would like. But this time we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to give you another option. And that's going to be where you can either receive it as is, or you can receive it as me trying to clean it up and trying to bring it back to life for you. Either way, I'm good with it. If you'd rather just do it yourself, or you'd rather just keep it pure as it was found, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, one thing for sure, I wanted to make sure that we all have a good understanding. I was talking to a friend, and he was saying, when you take away that factory finish, you also expose it to the elements or rust a little bit easier, and 100% agree. And so I've tried to make that real clear in my videos. So if you do have us go through and try to clean it up for you, just realize that it's for the purpose of a couple different things. If you're going to use it, then you got to make sure you clean it. Clean it, clean it, clean it. So I'm all about clean tools around here. So and so you got to make sure you wax it and make sure you keep some oil on it, or whatever it is that you do to kind of keep it clean that way. So that's one. Or two, for me, these days, maybe as I'm getting older, I don't wrench as much, and I just like to look at them. They're shelfers, where you can put them on display or put them in your drawer as display, that sort of thing. Totally up to you. But anyways, that's your choice. We're going to show you the ratchets. You take your pick, whichever one you would like to receive. And remember, when we choose a winner, then what we're going to do is randomly, we have a program that goes click, it picks out somebody, and then you have to have those two answers in your comments. And that's how you win, incidentally, is that you have to go through and submit a comment. So you have to tell us what you would like that way. Now, one more thing, in light of the contest and trying to make it a little bit fun, I love the fact that so many people participated last time, but we got a lot more viewers this time. And I'm just that guy that likes to kind of have everybody have a lot of fun with it. And so what I did is that I went through and I created some stickers. Can you believe that? Jesse's Garage stickers. How crazy is that? Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a sticker guy. And so I have a couple cabinets over here that whenever I travel, I try to buy a sticker wherever I go. And so I want to go through and just go click right on there. And every once in a while when I go get my paper towels or my chemical or my paint or whatever it is, that's those cabinets, I can stop and take it in for just a moment. It brings back a lot of memories. And so I don't know about you, but this is a memory that you might be able to say, hey, you remember when I participated in Jesse's Garage? I got a sticker. And if you think I'm cuckoo, then you can write that in the comment too. You're not going to hurt my feelings. All right. But anybody who comments or just would like a sticker, make sure you put that in the comment, and I'm happy to ship it out to you. Now, again, that's totally on me. I'm happy to do it just because I just like to share with the tool community that way. So I'll ship it to you no charge, giving you the sticker no charge. You just got to put it in the comment, then I'll reach out to you. All right, so there we go. Now let's go look at the drawer real quick. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, friends, we are back. Now, as we can see, we got a lot of different ratchets in here. A lot of them were from the same. I have a few different ones in here. in as well. So I try to organize it a little bit better this time around. But let's just start over here on the left-hand side. As you can see, we've got a bunch of Craftsman. And so some of these are in really good condition. That this one is practically brand new, as you can see here. So it's a Craftsman 1/2 inch. And you can see that it's USA made, KU 44809. So that could be one. So if that's the one you would like, you got to just make sure you put that in there. That one there, honestly, I don't know that we do a whole lot of cleanup on it. That looks so good. This one next to it is pretty clean as well. Maybe just buff it out. And so kind of do that way. So this is a VS 44809. So I don't know about you, but sometimes if you're trying to build out a collection, a certain model number, that sort of thing, well, then away you go. Now, this one here was that new old stock. So it's been sitting around in the drawer. I don't think it's really been used, but it's got a little bit of oil in there. Of course, we would just clean this one up. But what's cool about that one still has the original sticker on it. So I probably ought to take that out and put it in my collection because of that. This one here actually needs a lot of work. So some of you folks might be like, last place. And I totally get that. And so, but actually some of these things are pretty nice. Now, the advantage that you get with like this one here is a VN, you get the particular part number that way. But also anything that you want me to do, then I go through and take it all apart and put super lube in them, make sure everything's running just crystal clear, just real nice, that sort of thing. Now, this one here is that older Craftsman here. So you'll notice that it is a flying V with the double line V there, and it also has that butterfly switch on it. And so how beautiful is that? And so that's just a real nice piece. So now this one here, be aware, it does look like it has a little bit of an indentation right up in there. So we would just try to clean that up as much as we can. But anyways, that's an option. So I don't know if you collect those, but my goodness, that's something that I try to collect. And then we got a variety of 3/8 in here. And so this one here is a single line V. And this one is 43784. And so this is 3/8 drive. So we're getting into the 3/8 on this one here. And then this one here, we'll try to speed it up. VG 44811. And then this one here is VG 44811, the same. Let's see, this one is VM 44811. So again, what is in your collection there? VR 44811, because I know I do a lot of groups and I see a lot of guys that are going through and looking for particular ones. So that's the reason why we're calling these out. Now this one here is VH 44807. And now we're into the 1/4 inch. This one here is VN 44807. Then this one here is VP 44807. And then, so I'm trying to speed up just so this video don't have to be so long. VR, same thing. And then this one here is VP. Then we got a couple more on the Craftsman side. So we got the VS 44807. And then this one here is VG. Now notice these are all USA made. So they don't make them in the US anymore. And this is the VQ 44807. All right, so there you go. We'll move on down the line here. Next up, looks like we have another ratchet. It's a Master Mechanic. Now, with this Master Mechanic, you notice that it says release at the top here, and so you can go through and see that there, and it does have where it pushes down. Now, part of the reason why I picked it up was because Master Mechanic, it's USA made, and so. Just something I don't really collect, but I also don't have that in my collection. Now this is an old ESCO, so this is 721104, and so you can see how it has that pear-shaped head on that, and so that knurling down at the bottom. So that's cool, love that. In fact, I don't even know why I have that in there because I don't have that in my collection. And so this one here, as you can see, it's an old Challenger, Proto Challenger, model 1260. So that's a beaut, and so love that. So we have that. And then remember last time I called it the big head ratchet on a 1/4 inch drive? That's what this is, a big head. It doesn't really have a name on it. It does say Japan on it. So it is foreign made. Now, you know, I was thinking about all of this, and, you know, and I work on a lot of different tools. And one of the things that I've noticed is that the stuff that's made in China and Taiwan, there is a difference between Japanese-made tools and those tools. So you typically get a lot better quality, but nevertheless, some people just want USA, and that's one. That is one that is not USA, so that would be Japanese. But it was so unique, I picked it up. Now this is an old Stanley here, and so this is going to be a foreign-made one. But it was kind of cool. It does have that push release button on there as well. So I like that. See this one here. The reason why I picked it up was because it had this quick switch as far as being round that way. And it does have a release on it as well. And this one, I don't think, let's see here, it just says vanadium and it's Taiwanese. But like I said, this is probably more like a shelfer, but I just thought it was kind of neat because you don't really see that head around there too much. This one is just another foreign made one as well. Let's see here, Sure-Built, I think it is, but it doesn't say anything else on it. But it was kind of cool. Again, it has that finger portion where you can turn it that way. And then this one here, I think I picked it up pretty cheap, but it's just a little stubby. And so there's that. All right, so there's that. Let's move on to our second row over here. And so as we can see, all of these four here are SK. And so we have the SK 42470. And so 1/2 inch drive. And then we got a 3/8 inch here. And so this one is a SK as well. And so 45170. So this one says SK tool. And this one just said SK, incidentally, in case you're looking for a particular one to match your set there. This is another SK 45170, 3/8 inch drive. And this one here is probably same thing. Remember last time we had some diamond SK, and I don't have any of those in this drawer right now. So we'll continue to be on the lookout for those. But now we're getting into some Husky, and so Husky USA. So this is CS43, 1/2 inch drive. So there's that. And then we have, let's see here, a Husky CS45. So that's a little bit different. This one here is the 3/8, and so this is a Husky. I don't know that this one's USA made though. But anyways, we have that 22202, and then let's see here. This one is a Husky. Let's see here. See if I can read it real quick. I can't quite read it. You can probably see it on camera better than I can. But anyways, this is a little 1/4 inch drive that we have here, and so this one's a USA made as well. So there's that, and then we have one more Husky that's going to be here, and this is the CS43, and so USA 1/2 inch drive. And so this one looks like it's in really nice condition as well. All right, so there you go. In an auction lot that I bought, this happened to be in there. So this is an Allied, so it has that quick release on there. Feels pretty heavy duty. The look is killer, but again, might be a foreign made. So I got some Thorson as well. So this Thorson is a Thorson 77. Now this is that open hit gear. Ratchet there, 1/2 inch drive, incidentally. So we have that. And then we have a 3/8 inch one. And so this is a USA 77 JC. Notice I think this one was $4 or something like that. This one here is open gear as well, but it does have a cover on this one, on this Thorson. And then this one here is going to be the Thorson 77.1. And that's 3/8 inch drive. Another 1/2 inch drive, and so we have a Thorson 77 C, it looks like here. And all of these are USA. Now this one needs to be gone through, obviously. And so we have that. This is just a little no-namer here. I picked it up just because the left and right had the arrows on it. And so actually I say that, it probably came in a auction lot that I picked out. This was kind of the same thing. Had this little Tootsie Roll handle under, that little black handle. And then last, we have a couple Crescents. And so I know some of you friends out there like the Crescent brand. And so here's some Crescent. And so this is not USA made, I don't believe. but they feel pretty sturdy. They feel awesome. Man, they got some weight to them. That's a 3/8 inch. This is the 1/2 inch one that we have here, and same thing, quick release. That's there. And man, talk about some weight. So there you have it. So this is what we have to choose from this time around. So no matter, oh, one more. I forgot the one right here in the middle. And so we notice we have the snap-on that's here. So some of you folks may remember we got that in a estate sale find, I think it was. So the FV71. So this one actually is pretty nice and clean. And so we have that one. Now this one has some owner's marks on there. It says 1. I don't know if you clean it up or if we clean it up, how much of that's going to show. But nevertheless, we have that there. Okay, so now I think we are complete. So that's your options. And so you go through and you pick out A, which one you want. And then 2, you have to comment, do you want it as is? So the purist in you, don't touch it, leave it alone, no problem, we can do that. Or if you want us to try to clean it up a little bit, we can try to do that as well. All right, I'll be right back. So there you have it, there's your selection. So make sure you put it down below in the comment, whichever one you would like to win. So we're gonna be doing this drawing, let's see here, let's say by the end of the day tomorrow, Tuesday. And so as you go through and you have today and you have all day tomorrow that you can do that, and then we'll pick it out Wednesday morning. So the deadline is, and when I start creating this video, I'm going to pull it up on the iPad. We're going to choose a random winner, and so hopefully you have your entry in before then. So we're excited about that. So, and don't forget, we have our sticker, and so if you want a sticker, everybody can win at least this. And so we're going to go through and ship those out at no cost to you. And keep in mind, once again, YouTube has nothing to do with this. This is totally on Jesse's Garage. We're going to pay for everything, and including shipping and the whole 9 yards. So $0 out of your pocket. It's just our way of saying thank you. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel, helping us grow with all your comments and your likes and your shares. You hadn't already subscribed, make sure you do that. Make sure you like hit that like button, smash that, because YouTube likes that, so it helps us grow the channel just a little bit. So we really appreciate that. So we look forward to picking out the winner, and we'll see you in a couple days. And until then, we'll see you on the next one.